What's up, guys, and welcome back to Rising Thrills, your #1 source for Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland roller coaster content. In this video, I will be reviewing Roar at Six Flags America. In 1998, Six Flags America in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, opened Roar, which is a Great Coasters International wooden coaster. It has a length of 3,468 feet, a height of 94 feet, a drop of 85 feet, a speed of 50 miles per hour, a G-force of 3.5 Gs. Roar starts out with you turning right out of the station and then turning left before you turn to the right a little bit before you finally come up to the lift hill. Once you get to the top of the lift hill, then you go down the drop, which banks to the right, like, every other GCI coaster. Almost all of their coasters have bank drop to the left. After you go up that drop, then you go through a hill with that banks down to the left. Then you go through another airtime hill. And then after that, then you go through another little airtime hill, which banks to the right before you go through a turnaround. And then you go through another little airtime hill. And then you go through a little bank section before you go through another airtime hill. And then you go through another turnaround. And then after you go through that turnaround, then you go through a tunnel before you pop up a little bit. And then you go through another airtime hill. And then you go through a turnaround before going through a little hill, and then another little hill, and then another little hill, and then another little hill, and then you come into the brake run, and then you come into the station. So this ride, it doesn't really give airtime. It's not trying to give airtime because a lot of these, GCI coasters, they don't really give airtime. They're not suited for airtime, really. But it has a lot of airtime hills, which is, not necessarily normal, because like something like Wildcat, which is another GCI, that doesn't really have, well, when it was still operating, it didn't really have that many airtime hills. It was more just, twister sections. It had a few little airtime hills, but, it wasn't supposed to give airtime, and, it didn't give airtime. But this ride, it has elements that should give airtime, but it doesn't really give airtime. And this is really a rough ride. A lot of people want this to be RMC'd, but, like, at this point, like, are they going to RMC? I don't know. Because just so many other coasters in the Six Flags chain have been RMC'd, but this is one of the only that hasn't. So you have to ask yourself, are they going to RMC it? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure hope they do, because it is a rough ride. It like shakes your core. It is a very bad ride. It gives a little airtime, but really it doesn't give that much. Nothing outstanding. If anything, just a little floater airtime at some places. It's just I find it to be way too rough. I don't enjoy it when I ride it. Of course, I've only been on it once, but it was just really rough, and I just can't enjoy this ride. And I believe it still has the old it has the old trains, the old GCI trains. So yeah, but overall, I just do not enjoy this ride. It is one of my least favorite rides ever. I'd say it's my least favorite ride I've been on. I just do not like it. I don't enjoy it. It's a terrible ride. So for my final score, I will be giving it a 2 out of 10. Yes, I will be giving it a 2 out of 10. It is just a terrible ride. I do not enjoy this. It like shaked my core when I rode it, and I did not enjoy it whatsoever. But I hope you coming from another perspective, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You definitely can't enjoy the coaster, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my opinions. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you tomorrow. My final score for Roar at Six Flags America is 2 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.